She thought it was the adventure of a lifetime, but deep in the African jungle, she was completely alone and being watched, not by a lion, not by a snake, but by something unexpected, something that wanted her for itself. If you love stories of courage and loyalty, tap like and subscribe before we dive in. Emma was a 26-year-old tourist from California, backpacking solo through the lush trails of Central Africa. She had wandered a bit too far from the guided path, camera in hand, eyes wide with wonder. She didn't notice the massive shadow moving behind her. With a sudden crash of branches, a full-grown silverback gorilla stepped out. But this wasn't an aggressive charge. It was something eerier. The creature looked at her, not with rage, but with a strange curiosity. And before Emma could even scream, it grabbed her, lifted her effortlessly into the air, and started walking. This wasn't an attack. It was a kidnapping, driven by something wild and primal. The gorilla seemed captivated by her, drawn to her long blonde hair, her gentle eyes, her scent, like he thought she was one of his own, or something more. But suddenly, from the thickets, a dog appeared, a scruffy local mutt Emma had fed at a village the day before. No collar, no name, just loyalty, and fire in his eyes. But instead of attacking the gorilla, the dog vanished into the trees. Emma could only watch in horror, still trapped in the arms of the gentle but terrifying giant. Then, crashing leaves, snapping twigs, the dog reemerged, holding something in his mouth. A tiny baby gorilla, wide-eyed and squealing. The moment the silverback saw it, he froze, his massive chest heaving. A soundless moment passed between beast and beast. Then, without warning, he dropped Emma, gently, and lunged toward the dog, desperate to save his child. Emma hit the ground, stunned but unharmed, and the dog, clever, quick, let the baby go and darted behind her. The gorilla gathered his infant in trembling hands, cradled it like treasure, and without another glance, disappeared into the green. Emma gasped, shaking, tears in her eyes, as the dog, tail wagging, trotted up and licked her face. She would never know how he found her, how he understood. But in that moment, she wasn't just a tourist anymore. She was someone saved by loyalty, by instinct, by love in its wildest form.